Hello everyone, my name is Balakrishna. Welcome to my YouTube channel Bala Gen AI Telugu and then Facebook channels. Today I am going to discuss about Sailpoint identity IQ concepts along with Sailpoint ISC or IDN. IDN stands for Identity Now. ISC stands for ISC stands for Identity Security Cloud ISC and then identity now is in IDN. Both are in same in the sale point. Now in the sale point is now it is a cloud based identity security cloud. Now it is a look like as a SaaS based application. What is the meaning of SaaS full form? Software as a service. Now these are all the sale point. Now it is one term is required, that is called IGA. IGA stands for identity governance and administration. Now I hope all of it clear. This is the class is going to explain sale point identity concept. It is comes under the IAM tool. IAM, it is under cyber security tool. IAM stands for identity access management tool. Now so many IAM tools are available in the market. Basically, what are the popular and most utilized SailPoint IAM products in the market is SailPoint, CyberArk, Savient, Ping Federation, Omda, Okta. These are the services tools are available in the market. But now I am going to discuss about SailPoint ISC, IDN, and then IQ. If you like this video or content, please make comment, like, share, and then subscribe to my channel. Now this is the my WhatsApp number. If you want any subject knowledge as well as career guidance, please make a message in my WhatsApp or WhatsApp channel or Facebook channel or any where you want to watch this video. Now I am diving to the identity concepts in the sale point. First one is in identity. What is an identity? It is the very important and basic interview question also. In anywhere we will use in identities in schools, college level functions, wherever you go. First we need to identify this person is a valid person or which is the in our family or not. That is the reason we will use in the identity is the first and basic concept or foremost concept in the sale point identity concepts. Now identity. What is an identity? A user's profile with attributes. Attributes means like name, mobile, phone number, email, job title, description, manager, like the only. These are the name, email, job title is nothing but attributes. These attributes is in the form of any sheet. Now Excel sheet or CSV file or any sheet contains with these attributes along with the values is known as an identity. Now coming to the account. What is an account? Account is nothing but a generally we will use how many type of accounts in our day-to-day life, like Gmail account, Facebook account, Instagram account, WhatsApp account, banking account, phone pay account, Google Pay account, Swiggy, Zomato, Uber, Ola. These are the apps we have used in our day-to-day lives. But without account, we are can't able to access their applications. Because of that reason, we need to provide our digital identities in their applications. Based on that, they have created account for us. Then only we are able to easily accessing their applications. Because of that reason, we need to create an account in their applications. Now here, login ID. Now based on your providing the digital identities, Based on that, they have created one digital login ID, that is nothing but a username as well as password. Now, this login ID for a system. Now, these are the generally or technically we will call it as a credentials. Without credentials, we can't able to log in any application, any system. Like that, we need to suppose that login credentials is nothing but a account. Now here in their organizations, especially IT organizations, they have used so many applications. Is there like a trusted source as well as target applications? Because of that reason, we are able to creating the accounts as well as identities in their application, in their organizations. Because of that reason, they have used so many accounts. Now here generally is nothing but one is the AD account. AD stands for Active Directory. Active Directory, it is an on-premise app, on-premise application. Now Workday, generally Workday, and then SaaS-based applications. SaaS-based applications, SAP, ServiceNow, Jira, and then database applications like Oracle, another one SQL Server, MySQL Server, Postgres servers, like that only. Now these are the applications they have used in their organizations. We need to create account, we need to create an identity. After that what we need to do? Now role. What is the meaning of role? Role is nothing but a collection of permissions. Suppose if you are created your account in the applications, but without giving any permission to access, how we are able to access their applications? Because of that reason, they have created one role. A role is nothing but a collection of permissions. Now here simply sales role as well as the IT admin role. Simply all are you using in WhatsApp. In the WhatsApp we have created channels as well as groups. In that groups basically in admin is also there and then end users is also there. Suppose you are in the group admin, you only having the all rights to control this group. Suppose all the users are presented, identities are present in the group, they only end users, they don't have that much capability to control all the things in the group. Because of that reason, this is the sales role as well as the IT admin roles comes in the picture. Now what is the entitlement? Now entitlement is nothing but a specific access right in an app. Now how many applications they have used for their work as well as projects, in that only any specific right to access in that particular application, we will call it as an entitlement. Group of entitlements will together is nothing but a role. Now here admin rights as well as read files as well as write files, delete, as like that only we will segregating different types specific accessing in their applications, that is in right app, that is admin rights as well as read files. Now coming to the correlation. What is the meaning of correlation? Correlation is nothing but a linking identities to accounts. What we have created identities in Sailpoint, these identities must be linked in the accounts. Because of that reason, we will call it as a correlation. What are the identities attributes are presented in Sailpoint tenant, then we need to link to these identities in their application, target applications. We will accounts, we will call it as a correlation. Correlation is the only comparison as well as a relation find out between two applications. Here is one is in Sailpoint, another one is in target application, that is in Active Directory as well as in SAP ServiceNow. What are the applications they have used? Now here John Doe, this is the one username, this is the that company.com, this is tenant. जो first letter, first name first letter dot and then last name all the letters, it is in the username, it is the at the rate symbol, and then company is nothing but a tenant. Which tenant? If suppose you are in TCS, you are in Wipro, you are in Google, you are in Amazon, you are in TCS, you are in Cognizant, like that only they have provide one name, that is called joy.doe@company.com. This is the correlation. I hope all of you clear to understanding all the concepts up to identity, account, role, entitlement, and correlation. Now coming to the prosing. What is the meaning of prosing? if we are providing the permission to access in the applications, particular applications, now the permission is nothing but a provisioning. Now creating, updating and removing accounts, then you have permission. Without permissions we can't able to do such things in their applications, like creating as well as updating, removing accounts. Here is nothing but we will simply call it as a card operations. Card operations means create, update, read and delete. Who are familiar in SQL as well as database, the card operations are very important role plays in the database. Now I will explain clearly in detail about all the things, all such concepts, what are the trusted sources, what are the target sources, how to create role, how to configure workflows, everything I will explain in upcoming sessions or upcoming playlists. Okay. Now coming to the rules. What is the meaning of rules? Rule is nothing but a custom logic for workflows. Suppose whenever you want to creating the automation workflows, then how will you create? Based on the logic, based on the custom logic. The custom logic, based on the custom logic only. Suppose if you want to only HR department users, if you want to fetch information engineering department, then only you are providing the access, permissions, everything inside the applications, then only you creating the workflows. Workflow is nothing but automatic flow from starting to the ending, then only we will call it as a rules. It is a logical condition. Now if HR status is inactive, suppose we are fetching the HR details, the HR is already presented in our identities, then HR is in active status, then only you will providing the all such kind of access or permissions are granted inside the target applications. Like, now coming to the certifications. What is the certifications? What is the importance of certifications? Certification is nothing but a reviewing and approving access. Now is this certification topic is different. Now another certifications are like, suppose whenever you want to enhance your skill set, you make a certifications, you do a certifications. That certifications are different, these certifications are different. I will give clarity and then clear explanation in further sessions, especially on certifications video. Now coming to the workflows. What is the meaning of workflow? Why we are using the workflows? What is the importance? Where do you configure workflows in the Sailpoint? I will clearly in detail explain in practical and then demos in upcoming sessions. Now automated identity process. Now onboarding or offboarding, like we will call it as simply JML process. JML process stands for joiner mover lever process. I hope all of you clear. Do you have any doubt? Do if you want any clarity, and then you make a comment in this WhatsApp number. Otherwise, where you watch this video in YouTube or Facebook, just make a comment. I will explain in detail in SailPoint, Savient, CyberArk, ServiceNow, Salesforce, Jira, AWS, Azure, GCP, Generative AI, Agentic AI, any subject, whatever you want to the subject. If you want to career guidelines also, if you want to subject guidelines also, if you want to switch the your job role to the another role also, I will clearly give the guidance in these platforms. Now what, another concept is analytics. What is the meaning of analytics? Analytics is nothing but a generating as well as creating reports. You need to understanding the data, raw data, and then find out the insights and then creating the reports for visualization. Now on identities data, like access trends as well as risk source. What is the risk? How to find out risk? Is there any high priority risk, low risk, as well as what is the another concepts are also very important role plays. SODs. I will explain in detail in further our sessions. Now here identity. A user digital profile, name, email, account, the login credentials for a system, role, a bundle of permissions defining what a user can do. That is in HR manager. And then entitlement. What is an entitlement? A specific access right within an application, read reports as well as admin rights. Correlation. What is the meaning of correlation? Mapping identities to their accounts across the systems. That the reason we will call it as a correlation. Now provisioning. Provisioning is nothing but if we are giving the permission to creating as well as updating or removing accounts automatically. That is called provisioning, deprovisioning. escalation provisioning. I will explain clearly in detail in upcoming tutorials. Now rules. What is the meaning of rules? Custom logic controlling workflows. If like here custom logic in the sense we are applying the some conditions. Based on the conditions you need to take some actions on that. That if HR is in status active, then only we will provide, then is helpful for taking an action. Taking an action, then only we will provide the provision access. Now certifications, periodic reviews of user access for compliance, quarterly audits. Now workflows, automated sequence of onboarding, transfers and offboarding. Simply we will call it as a JML process, as well as user lifecycle management, as well as lifecycle management LCM. These are all the same. I will explain clearly JML process as well as everything. Analytics, dashboards and reports showing access trends and risk scores. Tasks and job, scheduled background process, account syncs as well as cleanup routines. These are the things I will explain. Same thing concepts I have infographic like identities, account, role, entitlement, correlation, provisioning rules, certification, workflows, analytics, tasks and jobs. Now if you like this video or content in my channel, please don't forget like, comment, subscribe and share to your family, friends as well as relatives, as well as who are necessary for preparing this subject. Not only this subject, any subject. Thank you. Signing off.